Thank y'all for being here, and we are here for a special reason. The Floyd Country Store has featured live music here for the past 40 years, and we want to keep that going. And with the pandemic and everything involved, it's just been tough times for everybody, but we hope that you'll support this cause, and we want to keep this venue open for old time and bluegrass music because we don't have enough of these venues around.
I'll say hello to all the folks who are listening, and a special thanks to Dylan for asking me to come by. I said, wonder if I'd come up and hang out with these guys. And I said, what are they going to do? And he said, well, they're going to play some music. I said, really? I said, well, count me in on it a little bit, but it's a real treat. If you'll find, if you check the history of what goes on at this place, it's unique and it still has the authentic start that it did. And we hope we keep it that way. Right. Thank you for your support.
Yes.
Yeah. What's that G chord? Now I've been traveling with old Mosby. I've been traveling with old Mosby. I've been traveling with old Mosby. And I never expected to see you anymore. My home's across the Blue Ridge Mountain. My home's across the Blue Ridge Mountains. My home's across the Blue Ridge Mountains. And I never expect to see you anymore. Now how can I keep from crying? How can I keep from crying? How can I keep from crying when I never expect to see them anymore? My home's across the Blue Ridge Mountains. My home's across the Blue Ridge Mountains. My home's across the Blue Ridge Mountains. And I never expect to see you anymore. Now if you see my poor mother, if you see my poor mother, if you see my poor mother, tell her I never expect to see her anymore. My home's across the Blue Ridge Mountains. My home's across the Blue Ridge Mountains. My home's across the Blue Ridge Mountains. And I never expect to see you anymore. Yeah. Okay, Sal.
Let's do a little Flat and Scruggs. How about it?
Yeah. I stand in the corner with the low-down blues, great big hole in the bottom of my shoes. Honey, let me be your salty dog. Let me be your salty dog. I won't be your man at all. Honey, let me be your salty dog. Look here, Sal, I know you were the run-down slipper and a toe-up shoe. Honey, let me be salty dog. Let me be your salty dog. I won't be your bandit dog. When you let me be your salty dog. Well, I down the wildwood, sitting on the log, a finger on the trigger and I on the hog. When you let me be your salty dog. Pulled the trigger and a gun said go. The shot fell over in Mexico. When you let me be your salty dog. Like he be your. Let me be your salty dog. I won't be your bandit dog. Honey, let me be your salty dog. Best I ever heard on this stage right there. This microphone is, I think it's, must be about my age. It's got the droops. That's all right. We don't worry about it. Don't disturb him, Al, whatever he's doing there. We don't bother nothing there. See, Sammy's in F, and I'll get it, Dylan. Thank you. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Thank you for your kind. No, just get it over here while I can get to it. Let me share a tune with you that it was a story about a couple of people I knew and grew up around in the little town of Danville, Virginia. And you people might be listening in or know about what Danville is. If you haven't heard or know about, most people identify with where the wreck of the old 97 happened back in, well, it happened right after it wrecked, I think it was. Best I'd heard it.
Or right before it, one of those.
Just before it wrecked when it's coming down. But there's a landmark there, and I grew up kind of in the shadows of that old Dan River textile mill down there. Look on your maps and find out where it is. And my mother was raised in Franklin County, from where we are, as we speak right now, not too far from here. She never wanted to come back to the mountains. For some reason, I loved them. And we were attending church in the middle 50s in Danville, and there's a couple of people that were very instrumental in the church we were attending. There was a gentleman and a lady that were sweethearts. They were choir directors, Sunday school teachers, but they never were married, and I didn't ever really feel I know what had happened there. But the lady became ill and passed away when she was just 40 years of age. And that gentleman lived his entire life and was never, ever married. And we titled the story, Wild Mountain Flowers for Mary. We grew up living close to each other, went to school and played side by side, and I long for the day I would ask her if she would be my bride. I picked some wild mountain flowers for Mary and told her I loved her today. But she said we never could marry, that her mother would stand in the way. Her daddy died when she was very young, and she never knew love from a man. And I tried hard to show her that I loved her, and tried to make her mother understand. I picked some wild mountain flowers for Mary and told her I loved her today. But she said we never could marry, that her mother would stand stand in the way. Now my days of youth are gone, but I am happy, and my time's not very far away. I picked some wild mountain flowers for Mary and placed them on her grave today. I picked some wild mountain flowers for Mary and told her I loved her today. But she said we never could marry, that her mother would stand in the way. She said we never could marry, that her mother would stand in the way. Yes, sir. Thank you all a bunch, and I appreciate all the people around the country that have kept that alive through listening to our records and requesting it too. Gene Parker's and I got acquainted back in the 60s, and I realized what a fantastic individual, part singer, banjo player, and the whole 9 yards was. And we started doing some things in the late 60s, and from that on it just matured. In about 1973, we got together just as a bluegrass ensemble, and for about 40 years we played music, run up and down the road, lost sleep, lost money, borrowed money, sent home my wife, would you please meet us 20 miles down the road with a can of gas, the bus run out of gas. These ain't made-up stories. My wife would attest to that. So, but it's been a great running adventure. He's retired, I'm retired. I ain't tired, but I'm just retired, you know, what I'm talking about. I love this music. I love the people in it, and I appreciate Dylan for asking me just to be a part of it. You folks, please help to keep this business alive here. And if you've never been to the Floyd Country Store, you're missing on a treat to come here and see what's there, and you can be a part of it, hopefully, when this pandemic is gone.